This is a moment of reckoning. History and ultimately God will judge all of us by how we responded to this crisis to take the guns out of the streets.
Governor Kathy Hochul, speaking from First Corinthian Baptist Church in Harlem, cheered the passage of a package of gun legislation. The measures passed in the waning days of the legislative session, and they, among other things, raise the age to purchase an assault rifle in New York to 21, strengthen the state's red flag laws, and hold social media companies accountable for threats on their platform. Hochul pledged to sign the bills as quickly as possible and implored Washington to do more on a national level.
Follow what we did here in New York, and we'll finally start the beginning of the end of all this gun violence and the massacres that are occurring every day in our country.
But there will be many more bills coming her way following a flurry of legislation during the last few days, from speed cameras near schools that will remain operable 24 hours of the day to a moratorium on new cryptocurrency mining projects. Albany also renewed mayoral control of schools, but gave more power to parents on an advisory panel and passed a sister piece of legislation that will slowly reduce class sizes in the city. Hochul indicated Wednesday that although she and Mayor Adams might have wanted a different plan, this might have been the best one for now.
There are those who did not want to reauthorize mayoral control at all, and I'm working very hard to make sure that he has that authority.
Still possibly pending in the Assembly is the controversial Clean Slate Act, already passed by the Senate. It would seal felony records after 7 years and misdemeanor records after 3 years if the person had no additional offenses. Advocates say it would help former convicts reintegrate into society by making it easier to get housing and jobs. Republicans and even some state agencies have raised safety concerns.
A person's criminal conviction would not show up in a background check. So it is quite ironic. I think they're trying to show that they are doing something as a result of the increase in violence, but in actuality, they are pushing forth bills that actually endanger the people of the state.
A major piece of environmental legislation that did appear to die in the Assembly today. We're told there will not be a vote on the Build Public Renewables Act. That would have enabled the New York State Power Authority to build, own, and operate renewable sources of energy and phase out all fossil fuel sources of power plants by 2030. There's concerns that that build out would not have kept up with needs and would cost too much. Live in Midtown near the governor's office, Henry Brossoff, Pix 11 News.
All right.